Oh, hello there. We're back. So first things first, so I don't actually become an idiot, we got to talk to this gentleman in the glasses right here and tell him that the Pokemon Lighthouse is not feeling very well and get a secret potion off him. Because if we don't do it, we have to come back here afterwards like an idiot. Also, Robert Droopy is 27. I hate myself. Also, because I wasn't actually reading what he said, do we have the secret potion? Yes, we have the secret potion. There we go, very nice. Right, so all we have to do is, we've got to talk to this lady right here. Yep, she's going to give us full life if we beat this guy, which is why we need to make sure we beat everyone first. So the first thing we need to do is get into this battle right here. My Pokemon and I are bound together by friendship. Our bond will never be broken. Aha! You may not break your bonds, but I will break your bones. Ponita. Very good. Also 27. Yes. Man needs that XP code, you get me? I thought getting to 27 was long enough, would have been good, but I don't know. Guy just starts off with a 27, cool. Oh, he only has one. Okay, that makes more sense. Mr. Ryu. For some reason, these guys don't look like Ryu to me, because even though I guess they're wearing a headband, it looks to me like they're just wearing some sort of, like, I don't know, like a woolly hat. Like the white bit is like the rim of the hat, and then the black bit is not their hair. It looks to me like it's a cap because it's so round. Mainly because the bit at the back sticks out, so it kind of looks like they're wearing some sort of cap. And like a brown potato sack. And you come into me, he's like, "What are you?" Oh, Mad Knight. Also, he's a white belt, which is like in every like sort of karate-esque martial art, he's usually the weakest. Isn't white belt what you start out with? I guess they're limited with their color palettes and whatnot. Oh, God, my shoulder. However, bro, you like the weakest of the fighters. You're a white belt, bro. Even your boy got like Taekwondo black belt when he was like 14, bro. Like, I didn't go into like the more advanced stuff where he's like getting damned, so like the little yellow lines on your belt, because that I was like, why don't you know how to kick people in the boobs? And that turned out to be like a 6'7" giant, and I don't actually care if I need to kick people in the balls. But hey, I know Taekwondo kind of, so if being a giant, massive, big, fat man doesn't help, I know how to like block people and kick people. Comes in handy until you, like me, try and get into a fight with a pavement. I tried my best. I shoulder tackled, I sort of speared and headbutted it at the same time, and even with all my strength and power, it didn't work very well. Anyway, he is an idiot. Cool. Why do I seem to get mad at Arcanine and Ninetales? That team is bad good, bro. Also, the fact you randomized an Arcanine and a Ninetales as a team is madness. Poison live. Oh boy, watch how much this does. Do you see that? That thing has special for days. Also, no abilities, otherwise I'd have Poison Point right now. But then again, Ninetales would have Drought, so I don't need that in my life. Knob. His name's Knob. So yeah, we're gonna quickly be a little bit of a fanny. And go over here so I'll get our PP back. Some HP back, why not? Speed up. There we go. There we go, brother. Head back into section. Sorry, I just like. Why would I sit through the whole animation? Anyway, this is what the game's put some jump with the finger up, because if you didn't talk to that random individual in the canteen, you wouldn't have strength right now. Because at no point do you get it through the story. You just talk to a random dude in a diner, and he's like, "I have strength, bro. You look weak." I'm like, cool. Thank you, brother. Lung. His name's Lung. L-U-N-G. Lung, like Lung, bro. Well, randomization is terrible. I really want to just go find another randomizer now, because this thing has been a little bit shit. How am I seeing so many Tauruses, bro? Quick attack. Quick attack. His rage is building. You fool! Your attacks only make me stronger. Then he stops using rage anyway, so it does more damage than the +1 rage. Why is rage removed? What was the point of rage? But you? Right, clever. Well, how terrible clever looks in this game. It just looks like, you know when you see someone like a child does a drawing and you have to be like, haha, looks so good, darling. Oh yes. That's what this thing looks. This thing looks nothing like clever. But it's a bitch like a clever though. One. Two. Doesn't matter, we're not physically attacking. 3. How are we confused as well now? Thanks, game. 4. 5. Max sleep, bro. 6. Snake doesn't have a single attack. Oh look, we hurt ourselves in confusion. Oh look, we hurt ourselves in confusion. Oh look, we hit ourselves in confusion. That's 3 turns in a row. Oh, I'm back asleep now. So we slept for 6 turns, hit ourselves in confusion for 3 turns in a row, and now we're back asleep. Cool. 1. I'm just making a point at this point. Oh my god, as soon as I said that, game's like, middle finger, like, you bro. You ain't gonna prove how biased I am. No, I'm not gonna let you wake up. We're gonna not be confused no more as well. Bay leaf, bro. Alright, cool. Cool. Bayleaf is alright. Shikri's okay. Bayleaf's alright. Meganium, meh. Falls off a cliff for me. Terrible Pokemon. All thick, no whip. You know what I'm saying? No power. It's just... yeah. I love fire type, so Typhlosion number 1. Feraligatr is number 2. Not in this game. In this game, Feraligatr is bad. Because Feraligatr is a highly physical attacker, and water especially, its own typing is special, so it's not good till Gen 4. Then it becomes amazing. Anyway, we beat Lungs. And now this rather weird looking man here is Chuck.
So you've come this far. Let me tell you, I'm tough. My Pokemon will crush stones and shatter bones. Watch this.
So imagine like he's a little fat warrior man.
There, you scared now? What? It has nothing to do with Pokemon. That's true. Come on, let's do battle.
I like how like he insinuated that he literally lifted up a real ass boulder. Also, look at his gut and lack of muscles. And he threw this massive ass boulder and smashed it against a statue, and like I went, "It's not a Pokemon." Bro, he's a human that did that. This dude here, who has no muscles and is kind of fat, launched a boulder and smashed it against the statue, and we're just like, Pokemon can do that. Perfect Pokemon for him. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Also pretty bad for us. It's fun. That's fun. That's fine. It's not what we're out here for. We're trying to lower your ability to actually hit us. Oh my god. Doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. We got an SOS on our hands. He just maximized his physical attack. Which is terrifying. He has defense curl, amnesia, belly drum and tackle. My god. If I didn't have rock types, that was death. Ah, Fluffy, okay. Could have been worse, could have been an Ampharos. We don't have any ground types. He basically has the two types we can't really deal with. We have a ground type to deal with electrics, and we do not have a fighting type to deal with normal. So he basically had two types that we can't super effectively hit at all. How does it feel to be fully paralyzed? The years of being paralyzed by flappies. Oh my god, that does absolutely nothing. Stank, I need you to put a little bit more stank on it, you get me? Man is tied in knots. Man is fully paralyzed by life. Like my arm right now. Hell yeah.
How about that? You're worthy of Storm Badge. Wah.
Ba, ba. The Storm Badge makes all Pokemon to level 70 obey, even trading ones. It also lets you use Fly when you're not in battle.
Here, take this too.
Team 1 is usually Mega Punch, right? Or am I just thinking of Gen 1 again? Oh, it's Focus Punch in this game. Aha, I remember now. I see. That's actually kind of handy because it's a Poison type move. You've noticed the lamest Poison type move in the game. Actually, no, Poison Sting earns that honor. Anyway, this is Chuck's wife, and she's a very nice lady who will give us Fly for beating him. Watch our flying type now not be able to learn it. Are we going to get Slowbroed? I know why it done Slowbro because it's stupid. Why can no one learn Fly? I know what it's doing. I don't just told it to not change. I think it because the randomizer it was like prefer same typings, and because like Slowbro he's water psychic, it's just gone. He's a psychic. And for Aerodactyl, he's gone. He's rock flying, so he's because he's not a pure flying. No. Oh god, he could fly potentially. We gotta do Drio. Slinky. Push Stinky. Let's see. He's holding an Iron Burrow. I really want to use Aerodactyl as well, but if he can't fly, that's. I'm not going my back. I'm in my back. Why am I on my back? Oh, he's got the cleanse tag, I don't even care. Man. I'm going to speed up. There you go. Warning. Okay. Now, this might not be the best time to be doing this, but I feel a change has been coming for a while. Losing Cloyster was a push. So, because you cannot fly, my brother, you must rest easy. And bruh, I think your time has come. I take out Dodrio and pray to the move gods that Dodrio is actually capable. Also, I'm going to take Breakout out. I would love Stomping, to be honest, but I don't think we need him. Please I can fly. Please I can fly. Please. Please. Otherwise I've got to pause the episode and go back there, because I'm not going to make you sit through me just going straight back there. Right, so do I have to pause, or can we fly? Yay, we can fly. Dojo, decent option. Now you may be wondering, what are we doing to do, brother? Yeah, back to Olivine. Back to Olivine. Now, if you remember, we were getting that potion for the sick Ampharos at the top of the lighthouse. So now we have to walk all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. 7 grand peepus, bro. Come on, let's go. Why is it mossy green as well? Ah, we're almost gonna get there. We're gonna get there eventually. This is one of the most annoying parts. I don't know if you can skip this. Can you buy the secret potion? I should check this. Because if you can buy the secret potion without ever talking to her about Ampharos, you could just go up here once. Anyway, talk to her, don't talk to the Ampharos. Is that the medicine of cure Amphi? God handed the secret potion to Jasmine. Please don't be offended. Amphi would not take anything from anyone but me. In other words, Game Freak couldn't code it that you would talk to Ampharos. Amphi, how are you feeling? Wow. Palu Palulu. As the children say these days. I'm relieved. This is so wonderful. Thank you so very much. I return to the germ. Look how she walks this way, it's like, where she go? There you go, baby. Hi, girl. Well, see, the new one, isn't there a lift in the remake? But like, if you go to the top floor, you can't get into that area because they block it off, and then you can only come from the stairs. So you have to go the long way or some shit. And the lift only goes from the top to the bottom. To solve this problem. So you may have heard her say she was returning to the gym. The gym she is talking about, in fact, is the gym right here. If you remember back about 4 episodes ago, we first got here. This is the gym that Silver came out and went, man, the gym leader is an asshole. So yeah, here she is. Here's Jasmine. Thank you for the help at the lighthouse. This is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jasmine, the gym leader. I use the still type. Do you know about the still type? This type was only recently discovered. May I begin? Yes, you're talking to me. Wait, here's Jasmine. Level 30 Bailey. Rio. Now we are slightly weakened by the fact we took 2 very strong crew members out and put 2 very fresh weak ones in. However, mayhaps this is a good opportune time in order for oneself to increase the team's power. Why are you raising your defense when I'm specially attacking you? Why? Poisoning ain't about a bitch. Poisoning is probably the least thing I'm worried about ever being infected by, because you can't paralyze me, you can't put me to sleep when I'm poisoned, because the game can only handle one status effect at a time. I don't care. Poison me, bro. Right, what is the big boy, though? She's got 2 left. Nidorina? What's up for Nidorina? Boy droopy. It's alright. Could use a psychic. Psychical ground. We have a psychic, but it's weak, and we don't have a ground that. I'm not putting level 16 Esper against level 30 in Arena. And for Tower Whip anyway. Good. Let's go. What is the big boss? Unfortunately, we don't have an electric to deal with. Cool. I like his eyes like. We can do this, bro. Believe in yourself, bro. This might be 35. It's on your shoulder. Lame special defense. Weak to grass. Hell yeah. Now the only reason I was worried is obviously it's water ice, and if it hits with a stab super effective ice type move, it could do some damage. You're the better trainer than me, both in skill and kindness. In accordance with the league rules, I confer upon you this badge. God received the Miracle Badge. See? 2 in 1 episode, there you go. Raises defense. We get TM23, which was rolling kick. Very nice, actually. Don't worry about poison no more, bro. Let me do you a sick of the solid. We're gonna fly to Mahogany Town, which is actually where we're supposed to go next. See, this thing is gonna roll, right? This thing is on a massive roll right now. You might not believe it's on a massive roll, but it is on a massive roll right now because we've done a lot of groundwork that we didn't need to do. Like we done all over here, Lake of Rage, got a shiny, so we just skipped. We just went gym, and now we're gonna go rocket base gym. Now I don't think we're gonna finish the rocket base this episode, but we bust in here. Where Dragonite, use Hyper Beam. What took you, Gold? Just as I thought, that strange radio signal is coming from here. So he just Hyper Beamed a human. The stairs are right here. Gold, we just split up to check this place. I'll go first. So you see these things, these Persian statues, they are surveillance cameras. And we are about to have a heckin' bad time. Stranger danger! Go banana! Oh boy. It's a whole lot of Raichu. Look at Paralysis anyway. Yep. They come in Thunderbolt now. They made the realization though that having these boys have just Thundershock and Quick Attack as their base moveset because they really don't learn anything was really bad. So they gave them Thunderbolt. So that trainers could actually use them and not be stuck with Thundershock at level 100. Yeah. Take him out. Nice and easy. Get one more. Macargo. Ooh, I remember Macargo. You know what I've been wanting to do to Macargo for a while for wasting all my Pokeballs? Oh, it's time. It's time. It's Vader time. This pile of flaming rocks, which is 4 times weak to water. Feels good, bro. Feels good. But wait, there is more. Yep. Ah, Kahuna. Very good. It's level 16 and can't fight back. Also, you may note that it is level 16 and we are on 7th Gym Town. I suspect though. Stab super effective. It's a Dodrio. We thought it would have took it out. Oh well. Isn't Peck though 35 damage? Good thing. Oh look, Randomized rolled us another Raichu. How cool. We have quite a lot of Raichus in this place. So, the annoying thing about this place is each of those Persian statues is a camera. And each of those cameras will send out the same 3 Team Rocket members with the exact same Pokemon. And we can disable them, but we have to go through this, I think, 3 times to do so. Very annoying. And smells of balls. There you go. Pidgey. Pidgey! Dojo, you can handle this, bro. This is a Pidgey. A bitch-ass Pidgey. Fly into the sky, so very high. I hate this game. Anyway. Right. Oh, there's two, sorry, not three. So if you walk past that one, your fight begins. So we come in here. Down here. Oh, there's only one you have to do. Oh, okay, cool. I'm wrong. I thought you had to do two of these and there was three of people. You have to fight this guy, though. So he calls you a willy and says that you smell of eggs and sends out an Anomalite to fight you. Well, feels like I'm just seeing the same Pokemon over there. It's like there's a randomizer that picks a Pokemon and gives it to like 5 people, then it's like different ones, and so like it slowly changes over time, but there's like a theme. You think it's how? Oh, this little fella. Oh, he's still fella already. I should have just absorbed them, to be honest. 12 times to grass is rock water, so there you go. Very easy to be dealt with a grass type. Tauros. Another Tauros. Another Tauros. Alright. Alright, game. Alright, randomizer. I'm definitely using a different one for the next game. Because, like, Gen 1... Okay. Okay. It's only 151 Pokemon in Generation 1. Some duplication is expected. There's 251 in this game, and I'm seeing duplication so often. You just rolled Taurus's number 6 times in the last, what, 20 trainers. I wasn't reading. Please don't hit yourself. You're a bitch. Now he's got stand up. Is it enough? Might not be. It was, okay. Because it's a Sado, but we are 8 levels higher, and it is a very strong move. Yay, develop a Jed. I get it. So what you need to do, pick up this item first of all. Ooh. Game, very rare. And press the secret switch. There you go. Now all of those golden person statues do not work. Thank God. So now we can just do this and go, oh no, we can walk past them without fighting the same 2 people. Ooh, a Pokédon. Bit useless in this game. You can pick up this item, which I think is usually a super potion. We're still looking for a Firestone. Remember, we can't get them in the game naturally, we need to find them. And before we head downstairs, we are going to get an encounter. And you may be thinking, how do you get an encounter in this shithole? Well, my brother, I'm going to heal first just in case it's something that can actually hurt me. Don't hurt me, no. This in front of you is a trap, a minefield. That's bug, yeah. And no, that is not a shiny, that is what Spinarak looks like in Generation 2. It is not green, it is purple. And yes, this is something that can hurt me. It's a boog. I reach a boog. But it's bug poison, so it should... This is going to do absolutely nothing, isn't it? Yep. What's up? Scary face! Oh no, not the scary. I don't know what to do. Everything I'm going to hit it with is going to kill it. I'm just going to take our time. Oh no. Yeah, it's hitting pretty hard. Don't leech life me, brother. Oh. Well, Ghost of Them is actually a pretty cool type, to be fair. Anyway. You are a butterbug, a baby bug, a root 2 bug. You should have a good catch rate. Thank you. So normally these are these are normally like Geodudes, coughing, anything that has explosion. So because you can walk back and re-encounter in those, they're not static. I'll point out, they're not stacks. Because you might get the impression they're stacks, they're not stacks. So, the reason is there are statics in here that we will be dealing with next time. So we're doing some training before this. No, we will not be doing any training. We're going to start the next episode straight away. So I will see you tomorrow as I continue to the next episode of Pokemon Generation 2 Silver Randomized Nuzloke. Goodbye.